One time, me and my friend were chatting at lunch, and then all of a sudden I get called up by the teacher that's with a student. I was confused because this never happened to me. Anyways, I got up and walked over to the teacher that called me up. The teacher said, "Why did you say the F word?" I was confused and said I didn't. The student that snitched on me said, "Liar." The teacher agreed with the student that tattled on me. I said, "I'm telling you I did not say the F word." The student and teacher still did not believe me one bit. I was getting pissed because I was getting accused. The teacher said, "Hello, speak up." I said maybe a different student said the F word. The student didn't believe me. The teacher said, "Fine, we will ask the students in your class if they said the F word." I said, "Okay." But something snapped in me. I was so angry I got accused of saying the F word. So I told my friend at my table what happened. They were shocked. I was also shocked. The teacher were asking the students in my class if they said the F word because one of them did for sure. When the teacher got to the final student just said yes, which means I did not say the F word. So the teacher apologized to me and they were calling the students' parents. So I was happy. And so as my friends, the accusation was done for me. So we just enjoyed the rest of lunch with my friends talking about random memes and whatever. But at the end of lunch, my teacher, this time called their parents because the other teacher told my teacher that a student said the F word. So they called their parents at the end of the day. My teacher called their parents at the end of the day. Here's how it went. "Hey, Kyle's mom, so your child said a swear word at school today and we're very strict about swearing." Kylie's mom: "Okay, we will have a chat when he gets home." "All right, thank you, Kyle's mon." 2 minutes later, Kyle was home, and her mother called him to come to her. He said, "All right." The mom said, "Did you say the F word at school because your teacher told me you did?" Kyle said, "No, I would never." The mom said, "Don't you lie to me now, tell me the truth." Kyle said, "Fine, I did say the F word." The mom said, "Thank you for telling the truth, but you are grounded for only today." Kyle was mad, so he went to his room and went to bed. And a few hours later, the mom went to bed. Kyle had to apologize to the teacher, but he was forgiven. So he was happy. He thought he would not have been forgiven. But I was still mad I got accused of swearing. So lunch was normal, the day was normal, well, torture school was normal. Everything was normal, no swearing, no accusations, everything was Norman. But my mom also apologized because she heard what happened to me. I forgive everybody that was in this accusation.
The end, D.